We're Alan and Brian, and we're here at Thompson Education and Consulting Group, and this is AI Mastery Series course number 3. This is bots. That's the B in ABC. The bot, chatbot, and robot. What's a chatbot or a robot there?
Oh man, a chatbot, well, it's a tool that you use out there that answers questions for your clients and saves you a lot of time, does the automated process and procedures with the robot, and you can create them and design them to be specific for you, your industry, who you are, what you want to represent.
You can actually do it with voice as well, so that it actually sounds like an individual that is, you answering the phone, it's answering your phones for you. So now that's a person that if you have now, I'm not trying to put a receptionist and secretaries and anyone else out of business in a sense, but as if you could have that individual that when they call the office, you know is going to answer and it's going to record the conversation and everything else, and it's going to be courteous, friendly. There's no attitudes that, wait, I haven't had my cup of coffee yet. None of that. It's just going to be basically consistent, taking ownership of the experience of that individual.
So give like a real quick example. I know you're going to go to the class, but you got the secretary isn't there, you're busy helping the client out there, and somebody wants to ask some questions.
When they ask the questions, well, you're actually programming that chatbot with some dialogue and scripts that when they say this, you do this, kind of like if-then statements. And we go through all of that in the course, that it will basically say that here is what you're wanting, and if this person says this, do this and do that, and you take it all the way through. Now you may have somewhere that a person says human, and if they say it, you can actually program it to when that person says this a couple of times, then you escalate that call to an actual human. You always keep a human in the loop. Now, can ChatGPT or these other large language models, these other LLMs is what they're referred to, which we'll talk about, they can hallucinate. They can say things because they don't really know. Right. They more so look at pattern recognition. They look at their learning. They're constantly learning you and learning information. So with that being the case, there's chances are that if you can say something like, how many rocks should you eat to have a well-balanced diet every day? And if it doesn't know anything, it may say, well, Brian, you should eat 4 rocks every day in order to have
so it can hallucinate. Yeah,
it can do that. And if you say, wait a minute, I should be eating rocks, then you may be, so you got to always keep a human in the loop. But here's the thing, chatbots, robots, this course goes over all of that, and it will tell you everything, and it'll tell you actually the applications that you can use to create one, and you can create one without code. You don't have to be coding. You don't have to know a lot about it. They've got a lot of no-code AI, artificial intelligent applications out there that will allow you to do exactly what you're wanting to do. Find out what your workflow is first. Find out what you need to know. Learn what you don't know. Remember that you start out as an unconscious incompetent where you don't know what you need to know. That's where we help you through these things. When you tell us what it is you're trying to do, you book a 30-minute call with us and we find out about you and what you're trying to do, then if we cannot do it, we can point you in the right direction, because we want to help you gain that competitive edge and really exist in a blue ocean. Create an uncontested market space. Don't go out there going after the few fish that are out there that everyone else is going after, because now at that point you have no value. And anytime you don't have value, then what comes at the top of the mind is price or cost. Then they want you to cut your commission, cut this, because you have no value. If you have value, you don't have to cut anything. You're like, no, this is my price. It is what it is because I bring value. What gets you more value? More knowledge. We provide the knowledge, and we make it as easy as A, B, C. So go ahead and go through your agents. Learn about the agents, learn about your AI automation and your accountability, and learn about chatbots and robots. We make it as easy as ABC.
I think on the bot thing too, I'm finding more and more people are kind of used to that. I mean, for a while we were like trying to disguise, hey, there's Cynthia answering the phone call. We're kind of past that. It's like, oh, is this a bot? Because I might get the answers I need without having to talk to Alan. Is this property available? Is it still available? Can I get it with 20% down? Can I do this and this? And if you can answer all those questions for them, so be it. They're like, hey, good, have Alan call me because that's exactly what I want to know. And that takes it more efficient. Or they could say, okay, that was really efficient. I don't have to wait for Alan to call me back later on. I know I'm going to work on some other project and I'll call him later on and I'll appreciate that time. The people are saying today, I'm expecting more and more bots. Not everybody, but it's happening more and more.
And that's why we live in kind of a microwave type society where people want it right now. Instant gratification is a big thing. They want short stuff. They don't want to spend a long time. This is the reason that we make this very short and concise and tell you and give you practical applications where you can do it in 20 minutes or less. If you do it in 20 minutes or less and you can now learn something that you need to know, you want just-in-time education. You want it when you want it, not, oh man, I got to listen to like 4 hours of video and this, that, the other, then I've got to do that and whatever. You don't want to do that.
Pass that.
Is that right?
Yep.
We're past that. You want to know what you need to know, and we're going to help you to know it. We're going to help you to go through all of this, and let us know how you're doing. We want to know because you will gain a competitive edge by knowing more, having more knowledge than that other person. Then that knowledge sticks out. They know that you know. And you will go from that unconscious incompetent to an unconscious competent where you don't even know that you know, but you're using the right tools and the technology and everything and all the phases in between. So that's it for this one. Go through it, take your quiz, do your challenges, and do something and let us know how it's going. Take the next one. On the next one, we're going to tell you the C. We talked about the A. We talked about the B. Now we're going to talk about the letter C, which is crafting your prompts with clarity, prompt engineering. That's your next course. We'll see you next time.